guys, thank you for watching our video. We really appreciate it. If you like some of the content in that video, now I'm going to kind of dive into the details of where we went, what trail we took, and all of that kind of stuff. So let's just jump real quick into it. For this trip, we went to a place called Big John Flat, or really close to Big John Flat. I'm going to take us to Google Maps and we'll see exactly how to get there. So Big John Flat is just to the east of Beaver, Utah. Funny little town name. If you come down here to Beaver, you're going to get into the town and you're going to head directly east. There's only one road that's going to take you out of town there. It's this little Highway 153. Big John Flat is going to be just before you get to Eagle Point Resort. I didn't even know that this ski resort existed. It's just a little tiny ski resort. It looked nice. Maybe someday I'll go up there. I know nothing about it. Didn't know it was even there. So just before you get there, you're going to hop off of the highway and you'll get on a little dirt road. I think they recently graded the road because it was super smooth, super nice, really easy to go up. We were able to cruise pretty quickly, actually. We had read before that it was kind of washboard, kind of like a really bumpy road, like a washboard, and we didn't experience that at all. So we drove all the way up to Big John Flat, and there were actually quite a few people camped there. Lots of trailers. I think people are getting ready for the hunting season, so people like set their trailer up already, getting ready for that. So we found a spot, but then I went looking around a little bit, and I actually found a better spot. And it's this little place, this big meadow here. So when you're coming up the road, this road right here is the road you'll take down and around. And then we camped on the far side of this meadow right here. We actually drove off the road a little bit right here, and we tucked in the trees back in this corner. One of my favorite camping spots. I feel like every week we get so blessed with some of the best camping that I've ever experienced. I'm realizing Utah has so much more to offer that I don't even know about. Like, I had never heard of this area before. I'd heard of the Tushars, but I'd never heard of Big John Flat or anything. I'd never gone there. Whenever I think of Beaver, I think of like the armpit of Utah. Sorry, people from Beaver. But this place was really great. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait to go back and experience it again. I will leave a link to the Google Maps of a pin drop of exactly where we camped. And just remember, you have to take this little side road here that doesn't show up on Google Maps. So we camped the night there. We met up with our friends, Callan and Holly. And then the next morning, we went up to Delano Peak. And Delano Peak, you can find it on all trails pretty easily. It was beautiful. It kind of has like this purplish tint to the rock up there. It's a hard hike. It's steep. It's only 1.5 miles to the top, and you do 1,650 feet during that time, which doesn't sound like a ton, but it's a lot. It's straight up. We took Riley up there, and it was very windy, and it got pretty cold because of the wind, so we had bundled him up into a puffy jacket, and that definitely helped, but he was just tired of the wind. He hated having the wind in his face for a couple hours, so we quickly got off the mountain once we got up there. But check out some of these pictures that people have posted. Like, this is what we're working with here. Just really beautiful. Really cool ridge lines. You're kind of up above the tree line once you get up there. And as you can see from the video, it's just really windy, but really beautiful. And you get up there and you're just over 12,000 feet. It was a little hard to breathe once you get up there, which is just normal with altitude. So to get to Delano Peak, again, you can go to all trails and get the GPS coordinates there pretty easily. But also, you're just going to go up that same road you came up to get to Big John Flat. So this main road that takes you all the way up, Big John Flat is right over here, and we camped right over here. So you're just going to stick on that main road all the way up to here, and there's no marking for the trailhead at all. There's no sign, no post, nothing. So we just parked on the side of the road here, and there's a little trail. See if we can get the satellite layer here. So yeah, there's just a little trail that starts right down in here, and you're just gonna work your way up here, and you'll find the trail eventually. We parked like right here and kind of walked through the brush here, but there's a more of a trail right around the corner here. So then you just work your way up, and Delano Peak is right back in here. You kind of go up this ridge line, and then I think it's right in here. Anyway, really beautiful hike, really beautiful place to camp. We absolutely loved it. Can't wait to go back and experience some of the other mountains there as well. Someday I might run a race up there. There's a 100-kilometer race that runs through the Tushar Mountains, and man, the Tushar Mountains, they're really cool. I don't think they get enough credit for how great they are. If you found this video interesting, or you liked some of the videography we had, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, which would be really cool. That allows us to start making even just a little tiny bit of money from YouTube, even if it's $10 a month. That'd be really cool for us, and it seems like we can put that to good use in our outdoor adventures and continue making these videos for you guys to watch. So we will see you soon in our next video. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot of things we're building, some expos that we're going to. We're going to the Overland Expo, or I am going to the Overland Expo in Colorado. Should be really cool. So we'll see you real soon in those videos.